Good morning, I'm Colby Thelen. Right now at 6, a hearing over a protective order against Oklahoma County Commissioner Miles Davidson is delayed. The allegations and the reason behind the postponement and the new court date, it's ahead.
This morning, we hear from the driver and head softball coach of Minco a week after the team's bus crashed. I'm Lacie Lowry. His perspective coming up.
And new phone restrictions in all Oklahoma schools have been in place for a month, and some students say it's been a big adjustment. Others say there's some good things about it. What changes one Mustang family tells us they've noticed since the cell phone ban.
Live from downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma's own News 9 starts now.
Straight up 6 a.m. on our Monday morning. Good morning. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Woo, it was hot out there, but nice to be outside, right?
I think all of us got out at some point, despite the temperatures.
I'm sure in a couple months we'll be looking back thinking, man, remember those warm days, those
back
hot
to that
days?
September 14th.
Yeah. I won't be one of them, but some people will. Let's talk to Lacey, find out about any changes coming our way. Lacey?
Good morning, guys. Fall officially begins 1 week from today, and this is the time of year where our weather gets a little volatile. We can get some really strong cold fronts. We can still have a lot of heat. In fact, on the date, on the 15th of September, for Oklahoma City, our record high is 100. The record low is 44. That's quite an extreme in the temperature department. Today, we're starting off above average. It'll be warm this afternoon. We had severe weather yesterday in the northwest. Few of these storms were wind and hail producers. We've been tracking a pretty intense storm this morning south of Altus, and a few showers ongoing. We'll zoom it in on Next Gen Live. You can see the update right now with the showers north of Tulsa, and then also around the Kingfisher area, back to Geary, Hinton, kind of at the spur there on I-40, down into Caddo County. Very light rain. Dry in OKC, and it's been dry overnight, so roads are dry. Meanwhile, thunderstorms still ongoing from Mangum to Duke, and that has dumped over 2.5 inches of rain in just a very short period of time. Northwest, you've been dry for the last several hours with a 10 to a 20% chance of rain. So we are dry in Oklahoma City and the fairgrounds. It is 68 now officially at Will Rogers. Meanwhile, there are still a lot of 70s on the map. We still have some cloud cover around, a warm south wind. And if you're headed to the fair today, as the gates open, we'll be in the upper 70s, warming to the upper 80s, the low 90s today, feeling like summertime again tomorrow. Then rounds of rain are headed our way. A big pattern change. We'll talk about how much rain we see and when our highs drop to the upper 70s coming up.
Lacey, thank you. An update to breaking news this morning. Police are still looking for 3 suspects involved in a police chase on the southwest side of Oklahoma City. Officers say it all started near Southwest 27th in Portland. The suspects, according to police, 2 men, 1 woman. They crashed the car into a tree before running into a nearby field. Police used canines to search that area but did not find anyone. Also on the southwest side, police say a driver crashed their car into an employment business right near Southwest 59th and Walker, right there by the Little Caesars. Police tell us the driver ran from the scene. Right now, it's unclear what caused that crash.
A court hearing to consider a woman's protective order against Oklahoma County Commissioner Miles Davidson has now been pushed back to October. That hearing was set for today originally. Davidson is accused of groping a colleague, making unwanted sexual advances, and stalking the woman. Davidson's attorney says the hearing was delayed due to an ongoing investigation into criminal allegations laid out in the petition. The hearing is now October 15th.
And we know vandals strike in Moore. The Moore High School band is asking the community for help after their equipment trailer was vandalized. The band director, Braden Wolf, says here is the mess left behind. He found out about the graffiti last Thursday after practice. The band director says this actually could not come at a worse time as they are competing in the Bands of America Super Regional traveling next month.
I just felt defeated. I was like, we're working so hard, and then this is just happening because for entertainment purposes, like what?
Restoring this trailer could cost about $10,000, and boy, they need a lot of help. And if you think you feel led to help, we have all the information and a link to do so on our website, news9.com.
6:04 your time right now. Back to the work week and back to the morning commute. Meteorologist Megan Gold watching the roads for us this morning. Hey, Megan.
Hey, Colby, roads look really good right now. No accidents out on the roadways and nothing to slow you down. Hopefully we will keep it that way. Of course, Lacey has the full forecast. A few sprinkles are possible through the morning drive in Oklahoma City. The better, more widespread rain chances come in for the morning commute as we go into your Wednesday and your Thursday. Here's our American Fidelity camera Broadway extension. It looks good for those of you coming in from the west side. I-40 and Meridian looking off to the west. Traffic moving along nicely. It's still pretty quiet out there. Of course, it'll get a little busier. So in the immediate metro right now, no slowdown, same deal as we kind of zoom it on out. Your drive times right now into Oklahoma City from all directions are good to go.
Well, the heartbreak for an Oklahoma softball team becomes a source of hope for so many people.
The Minco High School softball team was involved in a serious bus crash last Monday night that sent several players and coaches to the hospital. News 9's Matt McCabe has more from Minco.
What happened on Monday night came close to being a profound loss for the Minco community, but it didn't. And instead, Friday night was about celebrating being together. Days of heartache and anxiety.
Monday, we walked through hell, to be honest with you.
Turned to joy Friday night in Minco. There, standing in a group near the 40-yard line, are the Minco softball players who only days ago escaped trauma.
Death was there, but Jesus showed up because we had 6 or 7 people ejected out of that bus while it was rolling, and no one died, no one got killed. Had some tough injuries, but broken bones heal faster than broken hearts.
A prayer invited peace to comfort the families, the first responders, and the girls.
In the name of Jesus, I ask. Amen.
The players surround the only man in a pink shirt, their head coach and driver, Cody Schmidt.
There's no reason other than God why we're all 13 on that bus alive. Because what happened on that bus? And we're walking and talking and we're gonna be okay. There's only one explanation.
The fading sky and Friday night lights means something different. In Minco, it marks the end of a difficult week.
It was such a difficult thing to see our students, my children, they're my kids, you know.
I mean, it's a cliche, but we really are a family.
A seat in these stands didn't cost a single person. Instead, the game was about giving.
I think it's just a night of healing.
Difficult days have now turned to recovery, teaching these students about the power of a team.
We have amazing kids, amazing parents too, amazing kids at school and first responders. I mean, I can't even begin to explain the support and everything everybody's done for us.
Minco is here where it always is on a Friday night as one community, but one miracle stronger. One of the assistant coaches for the softball team remains in the hospital still. Schmidt says that coach is expected to be okay, but that prayers are still needed. In Minco, Matt McCabe, Oklahoma Zone, News 9.
Minco has canceled its remaining softball season. The Minco football team won their Friday night game dedicated to the softball team. That final score 47-7 over Apache.
And so many businesses and communities have come together to help the team. If you'd like to get involved, you can find a full list over at our website, news9.com.
Yeah, everyone wants to do something, and there are some neat ways you can do it.
That list is long.
T-shirts, yes, you're exactly right.
I just saw an update on the coach that's still in the hospital. He is intubated right now, has another surgery tomorrow, so he still needs prayers. Long road to recovery, but he is eventually going to be okay.
Yeah, it was an amazing scene there Friday night. Certainly communities coming together.
Emotional for sure.
That.
Yeah, we're still thinking about you out there in Minco this morning. We're thinking about the weather as we head back to work week before you go. Lacey, good morning.
Good morning, guys. We are quiet in Oklahoma City. We got a little rain going on out in Canadian County. We're tracking a few showers. So as you're getting your work day going or getting ready to get the kiddos out for school, your full bus stop forecast is coming up. Here's a look over the next few hours. We still have a very slight chance of rain in OKC, upper 60s, but warm into 79 by 10 a.m. and sunrise getting later. Now it's 7:13. We'll talk about the rain headed our way this week coming up.
And ahead, a public memorial at the State Farm Football Stadium in Arizona is planned to honor the life of Charlie Kirk. Plus, a mac and cheese recall could cause severe allergic reactions. National stories coming up on 9.
Plus, artificial intelligence is reshaping office jobs in Oklahoma, from customer service to administrative roles. How one OU professor says employees can stay competitive. It's next.
All right, time for that bus stop forecast. Getting everyone up early, back to the grind of school and work today.
I think they've been in class for about a month now. Yeah. Wow, we're kind of clicking along, aren't we?
Yes, finally gotten one of ours to stop doing cartwheels in the hallway. So.
There you go.
You're getting
like at school
every day.
Yeah, we got a note home. It's like,
why are you stealing his sunshine?
Please
Come on.
keep the gymnastics moves confined to recess. That's an actual note we got.
Which boy is it?
Our oldest.
Your oldest. Okay.
What a great problem to have.
He's gotten really into parkour for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
He's just happy, you know?
Loving life.
Sometimes you just need to do a cartwill.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do it in
Sweetness
older
mine.
age, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
tried.
I wish I could do a cartwheel again. I don't think I can.
Men, women, don't do it.
Don't do it. Definitely don't do it. A lot of routines kind of back in order now.
There we go.
Although now that the fair is here, I think that's throwing a wrench in things. We did see a lot of kiddos out at the fair when we were there Thursday, and I love this picture.
That's a great picture.
Kelton's
Yep.
from Sealing.
Get it,
and was
Kelton.
there. Ugh, turkey leg.
Get it.
Oh my goodness.
Yum.
So good. We love your state fair pictures. Keep those coming. So many folks headed to the fairgrounds. Now, whether your kiddos are going to school, maybe they're taking a little break, going to the fair for a little while today. The forecast looks like this. It is a warm one. It's going to be a hot one midday into the low 80s. We'll top out in the upper 80s, which is above our average. It's not extreme, but we'll have a little cloud cover, and there is a slight chance of a stray shower today, maybe even a few rumbles of thunder with these peak heating storms that we're expecting. Had big time severe weather. This low was driving supercells through South Dakota, lifted through North Dakota. 22 tornado reports, an outbreak across North Dakota yesterday. Meanwhile, that same low brought in snow into the northern Rockies in Colorado, and down the line brought rain into northwest Oklahoma, and still driving a little rain this morning across the Sooner State. Here's how we're shaping up currently. Dry in OKC, little rain up near Bartlesville, the Copan, that's lifting north, and then back into the West Metro. And in southwest Oklahoma, we've been tracking this thunderstorm for the last several hours. Some light rain just west of Kingfisher from Geary to Colony. Notice this area is still kind of filling in from Geary back down to Hinton, Gracemont, Colony, and that's going to track to the northeast while the whole wave is getting an easterly shove, which does give us a slight chance of rain in OKC. That storm over Duke has a lot of lightning with it. It's slow moving. It's trying to shrink, but for now, a very intense storm could have winds to 45 miles per hour with it. Dry in the northwest after all the rain you had. Coming up in the next half hour, I'll show you all those rainfall totals. Some areas of 1 to 3 inches with those storms yesterday. Here's your rain chance this morning, 20, 30 to 60%, and dry at the fairgrounds, looking good, 68 degrees. We're partly cloudy currently, and it's 70 in El Reno. Hinton 71. It feels kind of odd when it's September and you walk outside and there's very much that warm, humid summertime feel. That's the condition this morning. Then you get out to where the air's drier. There's the 50s, but that's all the way out in the panhandle. Winds are 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the south, and your fair forecast, similar to the bus stop, of course. We're talking some heat this afternoon, back into the upper 80s, 85 in Woodward, 87 in Clinton, 90s to the east and southeast. And what will happen is we get hot, a few showers try to billow up, and then they weaken and fizzle out as we lose the heating of the day. Now, it's all going to be driven by this area of low pressure, which is coming in. The spin, you can really pinpoint it, coming out over Washington, heading into Idaho. That's going to come over and kind of hang out in the central plains over the next couple of days. So watch what it does with showers today. 6, 7 o'clock, we're losing the heating. That all goes away. We're quiet tonight and tomorrow morning. We do the same thing again tomorrow afternoon, but by tomorrow evening, more widespread rain coming into the panhandle, and that could make it into northwest Oklahoma as early as Wednesday morning. And then watch the waves of rain and storms that take off Wednesday evening, Wednesday night into Thursday, and then off and on through the day Thursday. Limited instability as far as severe weather goes, but a few of these could crank up to some small hail, gusty winds. We'll watch for a low-end severe risk. Lows for tonight will be in the mid-60s, and again, we're quiet. So here's your statewide forecast. Tomorrow, 80s and low 90s with rain chance at about 20% tomorrow, but higher in the panhandle. Then those rain chances ramp up Wednesday, keeping highs in the low 80s, mid-80s in the metro Wednesday with rain chances 70 to 80%. Now that rain opportunity stays likely late Wednesday, Wednesday night into Thursday. By Thursday night, this is ending. We do look dry on Friday, and if you have big weekend plans, Saturday, a few spotty showers around. We may have some rain around on Sunday as well, and that chance continues into Monday. So when you add up the rounds, 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain on average. Some areas could have up to 2 inches locally up into northern Oklahoma and in the metro as well. The rain chances continue, and as the rain moves in, guys, fall begins officially 1 week from today. Back to you.
Hundreds gathering in Edmond last night, remembering Charlie Kirk. The vigil was held in Edmond. Investigators, though, continue to piece together more details surrounding his assassination. Authorities say Kirk's alleged killer, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, is not cooperating with authorities. This Sunday, we do know a memorial will be held to honor Charlie Kirk's life and legacy. It will be at the State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The president is expected to attend.
A recall this morning. Gooder Foods is recalling some of its goodles called Vegan is Believin', and here comes truffle pastas. The product's labels do not tell people that they contain milk and cashews. You can return these products for a full refund.
College football fans, listen up. You can get suited up because Chipotle is offering buy one, get one free entrees to all football fans who wear college jerseys to participating locations. The buy one, get one deal is limited to 5 free items per check, and you got to claim it in person.
All right. 6:19, let's check in with meteorologist Megan Gold. She's watching the roads for us. How's the commute looking, Megan?
It's looking really good. Still no accidents, no weather impacts to the morning drive here in Oklahoma City. As Lacey's mentioned, a few sprinkles, maybe an isolated shower on the west side of the metro, but otherwise you're good to go. Here's looking off to the north from American Fidelity camera at Broadway Extension, Britton to Hefner. Looks really good. Off on the east side, those of you traveling to Tinker, Air Depot and Tinker at I-40 looks good. So really all across the metro, no slowdowns and no accidents to report to you here on your Monday. Your drive times right now into Oklahoma City from all directions are good to go, guys.
Coming up, a defensive player for the Sooner returns to the field 1 year after suffering a devastating injury. What he says helped him on the journey back. It's next.
Welcome back. Oklahoma football now 3-0, taking care of business on the road, a 42-3 win over Temple.
Yeah, the game was especially satisfying for one OU defender who has been waiting a long time to get back on the field with his teammates. Chris Williams explains.
OU's big win over Temple highlighted by incredible defense. The Sooners holding a top 20 offense in the nation to just 104 total yards, just 26 yards on the ground. But perhaps an even bigger highlight in this game was Kendall Dolby. No, he didn't go out and make a bunch of big-time plays for the Sooners, but it was remarkable because Kendall Dolby broke his leg against Tennessee last season, September of 2024. It's been almost exactly a year filled with grueling rehab, but Kendall finally returned to the field.
How cool was that for me, man? I want to make a grown man cry. Just proud of him, everything that he's had to overcome. It was great for him and going to be good for us.
Kendall, what got you through all the tough moments of rehab? I mean, it was a long journey back.
Yeah, truly God, honestly. I will always go back to my faith in God. It was a tough journey. And I would be lying if I said it wasn't. A lot of hard days, you have ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? But just keeping my faith in God, trusting that God has a plan for me and his timing will be right. I feel like I just trusted that. You know, a lot of prayers, you know, a lot of staying around the team, staying positive around the coaches, and just going through all that, man, that's honestly helped my mindset and helped me stay out that funk.
It's a tight-knit defense, and you can see the love they have for each other every single time they take the field. Wrapping up our coverage here in Philadelphia, I'm Chris Williams.
And next up for the Sooners, a big game. They face Auburn at home this Saturday. QB Jackson Arnold returning to Norman. Yep, kickoff set for 2:30. And the Cowboys are back to action after the bye week. They're going to welcome the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa this Friday. Kickoff set for 6:30 p.m.
Those are going to be two good ball games, that's for sure.
A lot of folks in Norman and Stillwater excited.
Let's get over to the Bob Mills Weather Center. Check in with Lacey Swope for the outdoor forecast. Hey, Lace.
Good morning, guys. We're getting the countdown here closer and closer to hunting season 2025. Dove season's in full swing. Archery kicks off in 16 days. You have just over 2 weeks. And then right around the corner, youth deer gun, just about a month away. Make sure everyone's getting in all their practice, all their target time. Muzzleloader opens in 40 days, and deer gun, when all the hundreds of thousands of Oklahoma hunters hit the woods, 68 days from now. Now is the time when the prep is on for all the landowners, trying to get everything kind of geared up, ready to go, getting a lot of the food plots in the ground. And I want to let you know, we do have drought that's been creeping in. We were showing you this last week, but up near Stillwater, up into Noble County, also Seminole to Shawnee, back over into Pottawatomie County, and down near Altus, some moderate drought is creeping in. In fact, it's been 42 days since a quarter of an inch of rain has fell in Altus. This morning, just west of Altus, 2.5 inches of rain has fallen. Here's your forecast forecast for today. Maybe you're getting some of that prep work in. Temps in the 60s, warming into the upper 80s. It's summer-like. We'll talk about when rain chances increase statewide coming up.
Still ahead, students and parents are adjusting to the new cell phone ban this school year. What one senior and her parents say they've noticed since the change, you'll hear from them after the break.
You're watching Oklahoma's own News 9 this morning.
Good morning, Oklahoma. 6:30, there's a live look at the Oklahoma City Fairgrounds. We are in the middle of the state fair. Maybe you made it out there this weekend. Maybe you're going to this week or this coming weekend. It's always a great time in Oklahoma. That's a live look on the Lucky Star Skycam network. We do say good morning on this Monday.
Weather's been pretty nice for the state fair.
It has.
It's been a little warm. I think some rain could cool it down.
There we go.
Then you got to dodge the rain showers. Let's find out how it's going to look at the state fair this week. Here's Lacey Swope. Lacey?
Good morning, guys. Well, it's quiet today. Very slight chance of rain at the fairgrounds and even a slight chance tomorrow, but those chances do increase Wednesday. We'll have higher rain chances Wednesday night into Thursday, and that definitely brings those temperatures back down. In fact, we'll have highs in the 70s coming up. We'll show you in a second. Right now, skies are mostly clear when you look up into the eastern horizon. We've got a little cloud cover back to the west, just barely breaking daylight. Sunrise still about 45 minutes away on your Monday. That's our Lucky Star Skycam network from Blanchard. 68 is your temperature. We've got big time storms that we were tracking yesterday back into western Oklahoma. Also a tornado outbreak yesterday in North Dakota. That same storm dumped heavy snow in the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. It's the time of year where, yeah, you can get severe weather, snow, all with the same storm system, with how dynamic these things can be as they come across the plains. Had some great rains in the northwest. Some areas had a little bit of wind. And now this morning, we're tracking a few showers in the West Metro. So this is going to come into El Reno. Some light rain coming through from the southwest down to Binger, down to Colony, Weatherford, even back towards Custer City. Then you look into the far southwest, look at all the lightning north of Duke. That thing was lifting eastward. Now it's moving almost due north up towards Mangum, and you're dry in northwest Oklahoma. 10% chance of rain in OKC this morning, heading out to temps in the 60s and low 70s. And today, guys, we shoot up to 89. We'll talk about more of those statewide rain chances coming up.
Lacey, thanks so much. Well, students have been back in school for a month now and no cell phones for a month now, all thanks to that new law.
News 9's Kylie Dedman spoke with the Mustang family about the transition. Kylie, good morning.
Colby, good morning. Yeah, here in Mustang, students were able to have their phone on and just put away last year. Now students have to have their phone off, put away, and can't even be on them during lunch or passing periods.
I think just being like a high school student and always having access to our phones and for it to just like abruptly stop, I feel like it was a huge change.
Lady Marquez is a senior at Mustang High School. Her family is one of the many that responded to me with their opinion on the ban.
I think a lot of times it was like easier for us to have our phones just for like communication. But I feel like neutral about it. Like I don't really like love it or I don't really hate it. I feel like it makes us like have to have communication with other students and not be so glued to our phones.
She says one of the hardest things to cope with during this school year is not being able to document her senior year.
Like I was super excited for my senior year and I was like, I'm gonna like take pictures. Like we have dress up days, we always take pictures. Like we had twin day and I couldn't take pictures. And like that upset me because I was like, I always take pictures for like dress up week. And I think that was just like super like a dramatic change in that. But it's definitely devastating not being able to document like everything that I do for my senior year.
But there is some good out of this, she says.
I've definitely seen more like genuine friendship connections.
And for the parents,
I'm all for it. Yes, I think they have enough social media all the time. They're just inundated with social media and always their face to their phone. So if they can go 7 or 8 hours without having that influence, I'm totally for that.
Now, this is the letter that Mustang Public Schools sent to parents this summer about the new law. It says that this law was designed to help create safer, more focused learning environments for students. Reporting live at Mustang High School, Kylie Dedman, Oklahoma's own News 9.
Kylie, thanks. It isn't just limited to phones. Any personal device, including tablets, smartwatches, and wireless headphones, also restricted during the school day.
Well, in our nation's capital, Congress is facing a renewed call to pass the Kids Online Safety Act. This bill would require social media companies to crack down on harmful content on their platforms. All of this even comes as that graphic video showing Charlie Kirk being assassinated a week ago is circulating online. In the past, whistleblowers have accused Meta of suppressing child safety research. Meta calls the claims nonsense. We will be watching what happens.
Northeastern Oklahoma College in Miami is losing about $700,000 in federal tax money by the end of this month. The federal funding was aimed at helping colleges that have large numbers of low-income or minority students. President of NEO, Kyle Stafford, says the funding is used for more than that, though.
We qualify because of our high Native American population, but the actual funding actually is used all across campus. We use it for academic support services, for classroom technologies to enhance that, to professional development for all of our faculty.
The U.S. Department of Education says schools should not get benefits based on racial or ethnic quotas.
U.S. workforce numbers show a weakening job market across the country amid growing concern over artificial intelligence. Dr. John Hassel, a Polytechnic professor from OU, says AI is beginning to affect some white-collar jobs like customer service and administrative assistance roles. He says it's something to keep in mind, but not something that should cause fear.
We all need to realize that our jobs are composed of multiple tasks, and that very few of those tasks can be automated away.
So Dr. Hassel says while some tasks are being automated, new opportunities are also opening up to learn how to work with AI tools.
All right, let's see how we're doing on the roads this morning. We'll get over to meteorologist Megan Gold. She's watching the drive on a Monday morning. Hi, Megan.
Hey, roads still look really good. Still no accidents, so I've got several views to show you across the metro right now from our Integris cam. Northwest Expressway and Lake Hefner Parkway looks good. No slowdowns right now on I-44. We know that changes as the morning goes on. Broadway Extension, if you're headed in from the North Metro, looks good. The Dallas Junction there, I-35, I-40 getting busier, and then down on the south side, I-35 at South 89th looking off to the north. Those of you traveling from Norman into Oklahoma City, no slowdowns there, and really all good to go across the metro. Your drive times look like this. Guys, back over to you.
Megan, thanks a lot. All right, Edmond, here we go again. A second lawsuit now has been filed over a disputed Walmart development for Edmond. Developers have been pushing to build a neighborhood Walmart market right near Coltrane and Covell. They've been doing this for 10 years. Traffic is tight there. It's 2 lanes every direction you look. In fact, the developers say an appeals court ruled back in 2017 that they could do this, but then once again, the city denied the permit in July. And now developers are asking the court to require Edmond to approve the site plans or pay just compensation for that property. Millions of dollars in improvements are coming to 2 soccer facilities in Oklahoma City, thanks to Maps 4. These are the renderings of the upgrades that you'll see at CB Cameron Park right near Lake Hefner. Also South Lake Park. Construction is set to start next month. It should take about 1 year to complete.
All right, we're excited about that. Your time now, 6:38. The Oklahoma State Fair is here. So many things to do and see. And one group at the fair is helping you shop local and kind of feature some local artists. It's the Made in Oklahoma store, a 3,000 square foot shop inside the Bennett Event Center. This year, it features 75 different companies with more than 800 products to choose from. We're talking salsas, barbecue sauce, towels, soaps, some great gift ideas, all made right here in Oklahoma.
Our Oklahoma companies depend on your dollars. This is a lot of maybe their side hustle, maybe their side full-time job. Really, it helps their family get down the road.
Yeah, just supporting Oklahoma families. Organizers say it's a year-long process just to open that store for 11 days at the fair, but it's always worth it.
You can get a little Christmas shopping done.
I was thinking there's some great gift ideas in there. Yeah.
Bring us by a little gift. We're going to be at the News 9 tent right inside Gate 1. We're going to be there Wednesday for Senior Day, and I plan on being out there early in the morning, or like around 11. So,
okay.
Beat the heat?
Beat the heat. Well, best I can.
Yeah. Maybe a little rain in there, too, for that fair forecast. From the Bob Mills Weather Center. Here's Lacey.
Good morning, guys. We do have rain chances coming back into the forecast. It's been sunny. It's been hot. Western Oklahoma, you've had rounds of rain and storms. Those chances do increase for central Oklahoma as we head into midweek. There's a look at your sunrise, a live look from our Blanchard cam. We're starting in the 60s. We're heading up today to the upper 80s, but in full weather. We'll talk about that statewide rain timeline coming up.
Also coming up, emergency crews rushed to a field in Piedmont after a small plane was forced to land. What caused that flight school? What's the flight school, that is, says caused that landing? We'll show you.
And lawmakers are under mounting pressure to respond to political violence after Charlie Kirk's assassination last week. The president's newest funding request to boost security. It's coming up on 9.
Quarter till 7 time right now on your Monday morning, and coming off of a nice weekend, but a hot weekend. But, you know, hey, we'll take it.
We've got some big ball games coming up this next weekend, too, Lacey.
Yeah, Friday.
Season.
It's so awesome that it's here. Friday Night Lights has been great. OSU had a bye week last week. They play at home on Friday.
Tulsa coming to
great.
town.
Yes.
OU hosting Auburn
Big game
Saturday. Yeah, so how are we looking for everything?
Well, we'll have a chance for a few showers in Norman the way it looks. Still several days away. But what that's going to do is keep the temperatures down. So it won't be nearly as hot as the weekend we just had. In fact, we had a lot of rain between now and the weekend coming up. Rain opportunities today, tomorrow. They're slight. We'll have Next Gen Live fired up. We might have a few showers here and there today, and then more widespread rain Wednesday night into Thursday, and again Saturday, Sunday, and Monday into early next week. With the clouds around, the rain around, that's going to keep temps down as well. Here's how much rain we picked up in the past 24 hours. We were tracking thunderstorms yesterday in the northwest. Some of those were severe. 1/4 inch in the bucket at Enid. Let's see, over 1/2 inch out near in Ellis County, out near Arnett. North of Arnett, though, there were some areas of 2 inches of rain. And this morning, down in the southwest, over an inch. A lot of folks getting ready to get those food plots in the ground, and it does look like rain is in the likely category for several locations. Your statewide maps are coming up. Here's a look at the rain over the past 24 hours. When you look at the radar estimates, which shows more detail just to the west of Arnett, south of Shattuck, 2 to almost 3 inches. Same thing up into Buffalo. It has been such a wet summer for our northwest counties. While we had rain going on here, there was snow flying in the Colorado Rockies out in Rocky Mountain National Park, and a big-time tornado outbreak in South Dakota and North Dakota yesterday. Here's some of the snow that fell in and around the Estes Park area, back into the national park, shut down some of the roads for a while. It then melted. And then look at the tornado reports. Wind, hail through the plains, and then multiple tornadoes. Over 20 reports of tornadoes from northern South Dakota up into North Dakota, with those supercells lifting due north yesterday. Had the rain in the west and the southwest, and now this morning, here's a look. We've been tracking that storm in the southwest. It has intensified. So that storm we've been talking about all morning, now severe to the north and west of Altus. I'll show you that. It's headed up towards Mangum. Meanwhile, we are quiet in Oklahoma City. There's the shower just west of El Reno. Little rain near Binger, Gracemont, Weatherford, Thomas, back to Custer City. And let's take a look at that storm. I took the lightning off of this so we could show you the 40, 50 mile-an-hour winds that are possible from Duke to Russell, south of Mangum, and might have some nickel-size hail with it, lifting up towards Mangum. It'll be approaching kind of the western sides of town. As it moves to the north at about 20 miles per hour, it's dumping very heavy rain as well. So heads up, Greer County, this is moving in. Meanwhile, we are dry in Oklahoma City. Highest rain chance will be down to the southwest with that storm, and then some residual showers in the west metro. Roads are dry. Megan has your full traffic update coming up in the metro. It's 68 degrees. Meanwhile, it's 70 in Guthrie, 71 in Hinton, 71 in Rush Springs. We've got some 50s and lower 60s in the northwest, where the air is a little drier. 70s are very warm. That's more indicative of what you see in summertime, like August, July, not September mornings. But our mornings are about to get a little cooler. This afternoon, 89 if you're heading to the fairgrounds. Hydrate, have the sunscreen handy. We'll see some 90s to the south and the southeast. And then rain chances do bump up today, tomorrow, and as this big area of low pressure swirls and gets closer to us in the coming days, we'll see widespread storms heading into your Wednesday. Again, Wednesday night into Thursday. Here's how this could look on future Next Gen, showing a few spotty showers billowing up today. We lose all the heating and the instability that fizzles. So tonight and tomorrow morning's quiet. But here's tomorrow afternoon, kind of those garden variety pop-up showers, and the rain being driven by that stronger storm system arrives Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon. Look at the rain developing Wednesday evening on this particular data set. It continues Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and we may have some rain around even into Thursday afternoon. Now, today, it's a 20% chance into the afternoon and evening. Lows tonight into the 60s with quiet conditions. Tomorrow, 80s and 90s. It'll be hot for your Tuesday with a few isolated thunderstorms. That chance goes up Wednesday, which brings the temperatures down. That chance is 60, 70 to 80% Wednesday night. Check out your rain chance Thursday, 60%. That keeps highs in the 70s. And then our highs are in the low 80s as we head into the end of the week and the end of the 9-day forecast there. That's fall beginning, guys, 1 week from today. Back to you.
A Metro driver is arrested accused of hitting a child with their car in Oklahoma City, and police say that driver is suspected of being impaired. This happened Saturday night in a neighborhood near Britton and Western. Officers say the child is okay. In fact, that child did not have to go to the hospital. Police also tells News 9 the driver struck 6 parked cars. In Piedmont, Earthquake Aviation Flight School says a mechanical failure is what forced an emergency landing Thursday morning. It happened near Northwest 164th and Mustang Road. An instructor and a student were on board the small plane. Neither of them were hurt. The flight school says that plane was up to date on maintenance and inspections.
As the investigation into Charlie Kirk's assassination moves forward, the president is sending Congress a $58 million request to increase security measures for members of the executive and judicial branches. Senator James Langford talked about rising political threats on Face the Nation yesterday.
There have been 14,000 threats against members of Congress just this calendar year. This is not new, but it continues to be able to rise.
Former and current state lawmakers are now joining other political leaders in a call to lower political rhetoric.
Yeah, Senator Paul Rosino of Oklahoma joined News 9 political analyst Scott Mitchell on Your Vote Counts. Here's what he told us.
We have to stop talking about it, and we have to start having some action where we don't treat people so badly and we don't hate.
You can watch Scott's full conversation with Senator Rosino and former Representative Jason Dunnington, all on our website, news9.com.
Your time now, 6:50. Meteorologist Megan Gold is watching the morning commute and the roads. Megan, how are we looking this morning?
Starting to get a little busier, starting to see some backups on I-35 in the northbound lanes and then I-44 in the eastbound lanes over near the airport. We've got our Stephen Owsley headed to that slowdown spot, and I'll show you that here in just a minute on the maps. I've got a couple other views for you. If you're coming in from the North Metro on Broadway Extension, again, getting busier, but no significant slowdowns at this time and no crashes. Here's the slowdown there from the ODOT camera. I-44 is South 29th. It's actually just to the south of that spot where the slowdown is. Not super congested by any means, but average speeds right now at about 40 to 50 miles per hour. So a few extra minutes. Notice the yellows there. Again, the eastbound lane south of I-40 and then also north of I-40, and then I-35 in the northbound lanes coming in from Moore and Norman. Right now, your drive times into Oklahoma City are looking okay. Guys, I'll have more here in a few minutes.
Coming up at 9 a.m. on the Coca-Cola porch, a new attraction at the First Americans Museum is bringing stories to life through a life-size pop-up book. We'll take you inside where families are exploring culture through play. Hope you join us at 9.
Hey, our Megan Gold was busy emceeing the Miss Elk City and Miss Queen of the West pageants this weekend. Megan, we're seeing some photos. This was such a fun event.
It was so fun. Got to meet so many of our Elk City viewers out there. We had hundreds of people there cheering on the girls. And just to give you some names here, the winners are Miss Elk City 2026, Landry Jones, the teen, Bailey Gosen, Miss Queen of the West for 2026, Leah Hughes. And then the teen there is Macy Barnett. Also, Miss Oklahoma, Tessa Durrell, my Miss Oklahoma sister, was cameras there, so just so much fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
And we love our Elk City viewers.
We do, yeah. Huge
Good
shout out
folks
to you
out
all.
there, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Hey, we do have a little bit of a backup. I want to show you our Stephen Owsley. He's out on the roads right now, traveling I-44. Actually, I think he's on I-40 right now. The Oklahoma skies, they look gorgeous. If we can take links 1, I'll show you where the backup is. It's really from merging traffic, Southwest 29th and 44th on I-44. A little slow going there. Otherwise, doing okay out on the roadways. No crashes to report. A few extra minutes, not a bad idea.
Same old area we're always talking about,
Yep.
right?
Same old, same old.
You've got some storms on the radar?
Yeah, we've been watching the showers in the west and the storm in the southwest. It's been rocking and rolling all morning. We've been showing it to you. What it's done is it's trying to collapse. So this is going to be down in southwest Oklahoma, and you'll notice the reds and the greens moving away from each other. That's the wind spreading out as a downburst is trying to occur southwest of Mangum. So could have winds 55 to 60 miles per hour. I've put a track on that, moving up towards Mangum in about 15 minutes or so. With that, again, damaging winds. The primary concern for the rest of the state, it's going to be a hot day today. We'll have isolated storm chances this afternoon.
Hey, if you're out the door, make it a great day. Thanks for sharing time with us here on 9.
Happy Monday.